along. The third course that I'm talking about tonight is how to get and keep a successful relationship, all right? How to become worthy of the partner you want. Now, this is a big thing that people want. I want someone like this and all of these things. But are you worthy of that person? So instead of, in the relationship courses, it's not really dating techniques or this sort of stuff. It's becoming a better person so you are worthy of a 10. All right? Because most people want a 10, but they're only a 2.5. It begins with knowing what success. Success is knowing what the real goal is. So, what is the most important goal for a human being? And I spend my life trying to figure that out. Why are we here? What matters? Why do people get burnt out? Why do people commit suicide and so on? Is love, companionship. The most important for a human being, from baby to old person. I talked to an 88-year-old guy yesterday. He's in a panic because his girlfriend is going away for the weekend. And he's so scared of being alone. A baby is always on top of you, on top of anybody. Always needs your companionship. Companionship is the most important thing for a human being. What is the great punishment if you're in prison? You're already in prison. They want to punish you more. Solitary confinement. If you think about it, the greatest pain, which you won't realize because you're in a big city with a lot of people, you have friends and so on. I spent 7 years spending time alone, 4 years in complete isolation to expose what are the real pains. I had food, I had this, I went without food. The longest I did was 2 weeks with no food, 3 days with no sleep. Try to, that's okay. But companionship, this is the most important thing for every human being. So when we will look at yourself. Why do you want to be rich? People will like me. Why do I want to be famous? People will like me. Why do I want to look good? People will like me. Everything you do, you want a recognition, career. People will like you. So if you start to examine things, why you do what you do, you'll see it so you will be liked. So the first rule of success is knowing what the real driving force is, and that is companionship. All these animals, I took all these pictures in Africa, it was wonderful. All about companionship. All right, so the cause of all your actions is the need of companionship. Now if you will really see that, your motivation for doing what you do becomes more clear, and you get more enthusiastic, more excited, more motivated, or don't waste your time doing other things that are not leading you in that direction. Okay? So I like just a little story here. 2 old guys in their 80s. And one says to the other, how come you never married? He said, I thought about it when I was young. And I looked for the perfect woman. And I met a woman, she was beautiful but stupid. Met another one, she was very, very smart but ugly. Another one, she was beautiful and smart but terrible homemaker, very self-centered. And he goes on and on and on. And then I met a woman, beautiful, smart, lovely homemaker, humble, caring, perfect. He said, why didn't you marry her? She was looking for the perfect man. So, not only singles, but couples. How many people divorcing? Why do people break up, not get someone? Because we want somebody that we're not really worthy of, maybe. So the relationship course is teaching you things that you might do which push away another person, and ways to raise yourself to be the 10 that you deserve, or that you think you deserve, or that you want. All right? So that's what the relationship course is about. This from Confucius. Don't strive to be respected. Make yourself worthy of respect. Right? You cannot be the boss and say, you will respect me because I'm the boss. No one's going to respect you if you're an ass. You have to be worthy of respect. So it's the same thing for your relationship. Are you worthy of that respect you want? All right? So in the relationship courses, we're going to have how to have true communication, understand your partner. I'm going to teach you a bunch of dating mistakes, relationship mistakes, because that's different, right? When you're dating, you do some things. When you're together for 10, 20, 50 years, you do other things. I have four friends that are couples, who met when they were in their 20s and are now in their 80s, still together, very happy. So I have a lot of good examples of relationship mistakes and how to keep it going well. And of course, through my years of teaching, how many couples I've had to counsel and single people with their complaints. How to remove your emotional blocks, build a powerful emotional connection, and a lot of other things too. So that's what the relationship course is about, all right? So I'm just going to wrap up with one story, and then we can just talk a little bit more about that. When I was in India, first time in India, early 90s, so they didn't have computers.